Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Mass Effect, where in our last episode we basically were told we were being evaluated for the Spectres. We found out a little bit about the history of what was going on in the galaxy. We got Jenkins, one of the guys in our squad, killed before he even fired a shot, so we're off to a great start there. We picked up Ashley Williams, our new squad mate, and we cleared out a camp with some random... they were called husks. They're basically glowing blue zombies. So we need to find out what's going on. Now, we have a camp to clear out. So we've got a couple of places over here we can investigate. Okay. Ooh, medium armor. I'm currently wearing light, and it says we can wear medium. Equipment. Can I put that on? No. Okay, so I need a skill to get up to medium. Okay, fine. However, we did actually get a level up, which means we've got a load of points we can put things. Now, charm or intimidate. So there's a... how do I put this? There's an ethics system in here. You can actually see it around the outside. Paragon and Renegade, which is basically goody two-shoes, punch people in the face to get the job done. And charm is the Paragon version of Persuade, and intimidate is the Renegade version of Persuade. So... maxing out charm, you can kind of see where I might be going with this kind of run. Now, what do we get for infiltrator? Reduces tech, reduces heat on pistols. Okay, that could be quite interesting, but we do want to upgrade that. Oh, we need one more point. Okay, all right, that's fine. So that's us sorted. We want to keep bringing Caden up. First aid is going to be pretty good, actually. Right. You are only ever going to use an assault rifle, so let's max that out. We will give you assault training, so you deal more damage. So she can be our muscle, basically. Okay. What can we find? So we've got a crate, we've got more stuff. You will get so much stuff playing this game. You really have to do some heavy inventory management.
It's closed. Security locks engaged.
Okay. Begin manual override. So there were 2 mini games that they actually put out for this, because the Xbox version I think had a different mini game to the PC version. Cannot remember which one made it into the Legendary Edition, but
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
he's a cheery fellow.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
Or was he?
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are 2 sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
He's closer than you think there. Now, we can keep asking, or we can say, I can shut him up. That's a renegade option where you punch him and knock him out. I'm not going to do that.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. Right, okay. So that gives us some bits and pieces, a little bit of background knowledge. So we found out there's a Turian in charge of the attack, which is interesting. But can't be Nihilus. Speaking of who...
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
And there's a gun shop. So maybe we should go and find out and see whether we can help Nihilus at all. Right.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Let's head back to grabbing a sniper rifle.
Look at the size.
Because there are things to worry about. We're just gonna start lining ourselves up. Okay, so we've got husks that are going to be coming in. I need to wait for them to start moving. Let's run out some tech. There's another one coming in. You can see that we're not, because I've got those chemical rounds, when I hit them their health bar turns to green because they're taking that damage over time. Right, there's something still over there they're shooting at. What are you guys finding? Oh, a Geth Trooper. He's just keeping his head down, isn't he? Absolutely keeping his head down. Let's go say hello. Hello! Oh. Yeah, that might not have been a smart idea considering I'm playing on Legendary. What is it? Insanity. Oh. Interesting. My health looked like it's ticking. My health is ticking up. I did not expect that. I thought that was a soldier perk. Okay. Right, okay. We've got a crate over here. And you can just about see people in there. So let's find out why they're in there. Okay. Manual override. So we need to get our little bit into the middle. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Stuff?
Jeez,
What stuff?
Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. but you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
And this is where being Paragon and taking all those convince checks works. So you can see I've got a blue option here because it's Paragon, and I've taken that charm option. If I'd gone all three into, what is it, Intimidate, I'd have this red one that I could take. But, you know, we'll be nice to people.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Okay, so we've got a name we can look
I have
for.
to go.
Good luck.
Okay, right, now let's head down to this. Oh, and that's where we were given stuff. Now, that Stinger one, the pistol is actually pretty good. So we're going to go over and we're going to equip that. See, look at that. Very strict upgrade on our Kessler one. So we're going to equip that. We will then use anti-personnel rounds and a combat sensor, which is quite useful because what some of the Geth will do is they will basically put a jammer out, and in the bottom right you can see I've got my mini-map with my marker and the bad guys appear on there, but that can go all screwy if they're using a jammer, and the combat sensor basically fights through the jamming.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
I mean, Ashley sums up my thoughts there as well.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks, for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
See, talking makes everything better. So he gave us a stack of grenades and a grenade upgrade, which we again can go into our equipment. If we go over to our grenade launcher, we now have a high explosive upgrade, which gives us these effects. So we've got no reason not to use that. Publicize we're the only one that gets grenades, but they're really tricky to use. Ah! Be gone! I need to find some cover. Right, grenade! Out it goes. Gotcha. Right, okay. And those two finished him off. You know, I have to say, I am just going to illustrate the point here. Options. No, not controls. Gameplay. See, combat difficulty, insanity. I know it's only Eden Prime, but so far it's not been as bad as I thought it was going to be, and I've done a couple of nigh-on suicidal charges. I've not been playing super tight. Right, okay, here's where... Oh, good shot whoever got that one down. Nope. You there, you there. And now we've got to get Destroyer. Let's take him out a little bit with some of our tech abilities. Yeah, alright, you're a bit tougher. Okay. And pop. Take that out. Let's bring the squad. There's got to be one back here still because they were firing at it. Where is it? Where is it? It's going to pop out at me, isn't it? There it is. There's another one. Okay. So somewhere over here. Come on. I see you now. I'm going to make that shot. Oh, there's a few more of them. Okay, we better get into cover. I do love the sniper rifle. It does work well. And this is only the basic one. We can get better ones. Come on. Come on. There we go. Force you out of the cover. That did actually work quite well to flush him out. I'm impressed with that. Okay. So then we can keep pushing forwards, and we have the train controls.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Okay, now we've got a 5-minute timer, and I hate,
Demolition charges.
with a fiery
The
passion,
Geth must have
having a
planted
timer, because it makes me feel
Hurry!
so under
We need
pressure.
to find them all and shut them down.
Okay. Let's keep pushing. But yeah, I hate having a timer. Because I just feel like I have to rush because of the timer. Which then means I walk myself into situations that get me killed. That didn't work well. Right, okay, there's another bomb around here. Come on, guys. You fend them off while I disarm the bombs, because apparently I'm the only one with the expertise to do that. Come on. Right, that one's got a bit close. What are you doing? How did he get that close? Pop. Come on. Pop, 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 pop. Right, okay, we've got another one here. Oh, look, you can see the jammer now in the bottom right. So something's got a blocker, and if I had my pistol out instead of my sniper rifle, I'd be able to see through it. Come on, come on. Ooh, they've got one of their own snipers. Oh, there we go. I've overheated my weapon, so I've got to wait for it to recool down. Let's try a grenade. That'll do. And we've got another guy hiding around here. And we've got 3 minutes, so we're doing alright. Gotcha. Right in the head. Okay, and there's our last bomb. Which means now we don't have to worry about the time. Okay, perfect. There's that sorted. Like I say, I just... assault rifle, heavy armour, we'll take all of that. Because we'll have a squad. And even though I might not be able to wear heavy armour, somebody else will. Okay, take you out. Got another one there. Now, I went for the tech powers and weapons because I like the sniper rifle and I thought the tech powers would be fun. But there is, understandably, biotics, which is what Cade has. And Cade doesn't seem to be using any of them as yet. Right, is that everyone? Have we cleared it all? Okay, right, excellent. Now the health's regenning. So we can put this away and, you know, loot the area. Because we want to check, are there any crates? And I know there are a couple of crates here. I think they're on the far end. So we'll quickly go and grab those because stuff is stuff. And worst comes to worst, we can sell it all. Quarry and armor. That's interesting. So there's an awful lot of rich lore that goes around Mass Effect, and I'm going to try and cover some of it off as we go through. Now, I might not read all of the lore entries, but I can explain what I know. Right, here we go. We've got a decryption. But what I will say is that Mass Effect is actually pretty good at explaining a lot of it through conversation. You don't have to read huge amounts. So it's very good at doing that. Now, this is one of the bits they did do on the redo. On the Legendary Edition, they actually gave you like a destroyed cityscape, whereas in the base game, I think it's just like an orangely glowing floor. It doesn't actually convey, there was a city here once, but it's been smashed to smithereens. Oh, we almost completely missed this locker. What's in this one? There we go. Oh, wow. High caliber barrel. That was definitely worth having. Okay, and of course it comes with XP. So, here we have the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch. It's too.
I think depending which gender you're playing actually changes whether it's Caden or Ashley that gets affected and pulled into that beacon that you have to then save. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
I never noticed his nostrils flaring before when he got that angry. That was interesting. Ah, we're not
Doctor?
dead. That's good.
Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Jenkins, who gets referenced all the time. You'll notice throughout the actual Mass Effect trilogy, he's referenced all the time.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
I do like this as a comment. It's like, what do we report there?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
And then there's an
contact the
opening.
ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
This next bit's really good, because when we get up to the bridge and we do tell Joker to bring us into dock, you do get a sense of scale for some of the bits that are coming up next. So we're running a few minutes long. I'm going to get Joker to bring us into dock, and then we will probably be calling it at that point. But what I would say is, do hang around, do watch it to dock. It is always an impressive sight. So we're just going to run up here and talk to Joker now.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
And the Normandy's not a big ship, but still, this gives you a sense of scale.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay, so we're now here, we're on the tower, and we need to prove Saren's guilt. So we're going to start picking up that thread next episode, so thank you all very much for joining us. As usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow, particularly if you do the subscription with the bell turned on so you get told when any new episodes come out. Other than that, again, same recording session as episode 1, so still getting used to the microphone. Please do give me some feedback to let me know whether it's working well, whether I've got the balance right. Because yeah, I want to get better and I want this to actually be worthwhile and I want you guys to enjoy it. But other than that, thanks very much and I will catch you all next time.